Train stations, food, and communal tables really bring people together. Maybe that's why I feel so at home at Track 15 in Providence, Rhode Island. This is right in the heart of downtown Providence. You can see the State House through the window. Chris Marcella is the owner and your conductor of food, drinks, and culture.
So you come to Track 15, you have pizza, you have Italian, you have Middle Eastern, you have Indian, you have fried fish and raw bar, and the best of sort of like New England fish. We have Mexican, we have, a little bit of everything from lunch, dinner, desserts. It is more than just a food hall. It is an experience. You can taste all the cuisine Rhode Island has to offer under one roof.
This was built as a very busy train station way back in 1898, and they wanted to maintain the integrity of the original structure.
And our goal was something subtle that made people understand, and visitors as well as residents alike that may not have known, that for close to 100 years, this is one of the busiest train stations in the country. And so to be able to do a nod to that, as well as bringing people together, food and the drink and certainly the culture, for us was, not only fun, challenging, expensive, but really something that we're proud of.
Rhode Island is justifiably proud of its seafood, and Dune Brothers does what they call pier to plate. The hot lobster roll is really more of a Connecticut thing, but that's the only way that Dune Brothers will make a lobster roll. It's really just a lot of lobster, butter, Old Bay seasoning on a toasted brioche roll, and a side of Cape Cod potato chips. The fish sandwich is gigantic. It's a big piece of fried fish, fried in kettle chips. It has tartar sauce and coleslaw and a fried thin piece of cheddar cheese. This is so big, I don't know how I can take a bite of it, but I'm gonna try at the end of this story, so stay tuned. The husband and wife team behind Tolia call it Turkish food, but it's really cuisine from that region of the world. I gotta tell you, at a food hall, I've never seen a kitchen cooking setup this elaborate. They have all kinds of gear to bring those authentic flavors. This beef and lamb shawarma requires 2 rotating pieces of cooking equipment. The rotating grill to make sure those meats are marinated and cooking in their own juices perfectly, and then this rotating oven to make the pita bread. The chicken kebab requires a 3rd piece of equipment, a charcoal oven. They use chicken thighs, so they really have a lot of flavor, especially when they're cooked on that charcoal. A rice pilaf, which is delicious, and they add a garlic sauce. The owners of Little Chaska have some serious culinary cred. They have some great restaurants and cookbooks, and they're an amazing addition to the menu here. I know some of you have never had Indian food. I happen to love it. Maybe a good way to get started is a piece of naan. This is garlic naan. It also has some butter, and it's cooked in the clay oven. It's one of my favorite breads. Every culture has its version of a dumpling. This is how they do it in Tibet. They're called momos. There's chicken on the inside. They're steamed and served with a tomato chutney. This hearty dish is chicken biryani. It's got a lot of yogurt marinated chicken, basmati rice, which I think is maybe the most flavorful and aromatic of all rices, saffron and barberries. One of my favorite restaurant trends is chefs up-leveling the burger. It's one of my favorite foods. There specializes in smash burgers, so they have that great sear on the outside. This one has 2 patties, American cheese, Royale sauce, smoked bacon, and they put it on a sesame seed bun, and they put the bun into a toaster instead of grilling it. That gives it some extra crunch. Dolores is a mother-son operation specializing in the food in the southern part of Mexico. I definitely recommend the tacos because they are hand-pressing the tortillas fresh every day right in front of the customer. My favorite taco is the ribeye. It's got that great ribeye steak with onions, peppers, and salsa.
I think one of the things that Track 15 does really well is authenticity. I mean, it is really the passion and of what the chefs are doing, and the passion that the team here every day brings to the space and the customers is authentic. One of the beautiful things is, food brings people together.
If you want to jump on board the food hall train, I think you got to stop here. Track 15 in Providence, Rhode Island. Okay, I promised I'd try to eat the fish sandwich. Here goes.